Sports Tonight. This is the Thursday night edition of the show. Promises to be exciting, fun-filled, as always. We'd like to say a very big thank you to you for allowing us into your homes, and also promise that for the next 48 minutes that we'll be bringing Sports Tonight to you this Thursday, we will make it worth your while. My name hasn't changed. My name is Tourney. Thank you once again for joining us on Sports Tonight this Thursday. I'm not alone. Dumnadi Okonta is starting up the show with me tonight. Well, that wasn't really the original plan. We were supposed to be three starting off the show with you, but we are expecting today Koiki to join us. He's stuck in traffic somewhere, but I'm sure it's close by, and he'll be joining us later on the show. Dumnadi, good to have you on Sports Tonight this Thursday.
Yeah, good evening, my pleasure.
A lot of things to talk about on the program today.
Of course, it's a sporting world.
You come down to the Super Six.
Okay,
one of the issues.
You reminded me one of the issues. Still I'm still expectant. Expecting a better performance, a better tournament
than last year. Maybe this one will open our eyes into seeing what the possibilities are for 6 teams to be playing this preseason. Increase the number of teams playing the preseason so that a lot more teams can get ready. Anyway, we'll talk about that as we go on the show. Of course, tonight we will also take it to Equatorial Guinea and Gabon. I beg your pardon, to Equatorial Guinea, where the Nations Cup is going on. Gabon lost their game yesterday. Equatorial Guinea drew their game. But today we've had victory in Group B with Tunisia getting a win over very wasteful Zambia. We'll talk about it extensively later on the show. We'll also take a look at games to be played tomorrow. Remember, Group C, one of the groups of death in this tournament, will be under focus with games to be played. Second round of matches in Group C tomorrow. Of course, on the program tonight, being a Thursday, we will be talking basketball. Femi Adefeso is in the house, and he has a lot for us. The follow-up to the Youth League that we talked about last week. And Femi has also put together something for us around the richest clubs in the NBA. So watch out for that later on the show. Of course, before Femi comes on, we will take you on a trip to Washington. Sonny Young will be joining us on Sports Tonight. And don't worry, when Sonny gets through to us, Sonny is going to be dressed very specially today. You will find out exactly what Sonny has got up his sleeves for us on Sports Tonight. Of course, we will also spend quality time to take a look at table tennis because the African Championship begins tomorrow. All right, Dumnodi, the Olympic team divided into two. We talked about it yesterday. The boys are leaving tonight. Samson Siasia and his batch of players will be leaving for Tunisia tonight.
The gang of 21.
The team of 21 players, they'll be leaving for Tunisia tonight. But the interesting thing for me is that all those foreign-based players that we talked about, Alex Iwobi and the other guys, foreign-based players who came around, just came in for a few days of training to show commitment to Samson Siasia that, look, we are available to be called and will be available to be used. But most of them have gone back.
I think that's the best thing to do. Maybe an opportunity for the Nigerian Football Federation to know those who will be available when the qualifiers begin, so that we don't fall into the same trap like we fell into en route the 2012 London Olympic. We started the qualifiers with our best players,
and we were beating everybody 5, 4,
7.
5.
At one point, we were almost invisible. But suddenly, when we get to the crunch, the
boys were not available.
They were not available. We have to start picking players who said, "Oh, I'm available," and we had a ragtag team
that couldn't gel and couldn't deliver.
And we knew what it cost us at the end of the day. So we have to. But the most important is that we could see the quality of players playing at home. We could see what they can offer. So I think it's still an opportunity for CSL to say, okay, if I cannot get my best players in Europe, the foreign-based players, then I can rely on the ones at home. That's the best way to do. But Gabon, the mistake he made was that it started where he felt those guys are going,
and he thought it was going to be available. They were going to be available for him.
But when the tournament becomes crucial,
the guys were not there. All right, so that's the story. And the boys of Samson Siasia are leaving tonight for Tunisia. They'll play 2 friendlies, and then according to the arrangement, the Tunisians will also be coming down here to play a series of friendlies with our Olympic team. That's just to start off the show for you on that note tonight. But let's tell you that tonight, one of those days, we will expect you, of course, to be very active with us, to talk to us. We would like to hear from you. We want you to give us your own opinion to the issues as we raise them on the program tonight. Yeah, those are the platforms for you. For those of you who are used to us, you know those platforms already. But in case you are watching us for the first time, you can give us your own opinion via Facebook channels, iPhone Sports, Twitter channels, channels_sports, and of course at Tourney. And then for those who want to watch us live from wherever you are in the world, what you need to do is what you are seeing on your screen. That's the address, m.channelstv.com. You'll be able to watch us on those devices that you're seeing on your screen. And it even gets better because you can also download the Channels television app on those whatever device you have, as you can see on your screen, and be able to watch not just Sports Tonight, watch all the programs. Sports This Morning comes up in the morning. You have a whole lot of programs, even the news. You'll be able to watch all of these on whatever device you have. And of course, YouTube, you can also follow and watch whatever programs you missed. You go on and watch all of those via YouTube. You'll be able to follow everything that's happening on Channels TV. And don't forget what we've always told you, because of the international dimension to Channels in 2015, we'd like to hear from you and tell us exactly where you are sending your feedback from. We'd like to hear from you. We'd like to know what exactly is going on around you and what impact Channel Sports Tonight is having on you in terms of information and giving you the ability to follow all that is going on in Nigeria. So tweet us, mention where you are. We'll be able to identify with you wherever you are as we go on the show tonight. All right. I think the first set of issues we'll trash on the program tonight has got to be table tennis. But before we come to talk table tennis to you on the program tonight, let's just pause a little bit for about a minute. When we return, hopefully Tunde should be joining us. We'll take a look at the IWTF African Championship starting in Cairo, Egypt tomorrow. The draws were made a couple of minutes ago. We'll give you all the lowdown after this timeout.
My brother and I love a good challenge. So, we decided to test our football skills on a journey across Africa. We cannot let strong pain stop us from being there for each other. That's why we choose Panadol Extra.
Panadol Extra relieves 5 types of pain: headache, toothache, backache, muscle ache, and menstrual pain.
Panadol Extra. When strong pain is gone, life takes its place.
You see, life has just got easier. You stay connected to Channels TV, where news and innovations are shaping our world. Simply log on to channelstv.com to get the breaking news. Browse the homepage according to what matters to you. Tap on the extended coverage of business, sports, politics, lifestyle, infotech, entertainment, health, world news, and lots more. Click on the live link and see the news in real time. Do you want to watch the latest video of the day? It's just a click away. Friend us on Facebook, YouTube, follow us on Twitter, Google+, participate in Channels TV poll, and share your comments. It's a website you can talk to. Your voice will be heard. ChannelsTV.com. The news at your fingertips.
All right, thank you for staying with us. It's time for us to move on now. Of course, we're still expecting Tourney. Once he's around, we'll be able to have him join us on Sports Tonight, but he's not yet here with us on the show. But don't know, let's go on very quickly. Let's start the show away from football tonight. Let's focus on what is also very crucial. This is also like the equivalent of the World Cup qualifiers in football, or like the Nations Cup tournament that's currently going on in Equatorial Guinea. What it's going down in Egypt starting tomorrow. We're talking about the IWTF African Senior Championships that is starting off tomorrow. Do not surely the attention of the entire continent is on Cairo, on Egypt, for the best of table tennis. Not just for us to know what quality we have in Africa, it's also a qualifier. The World Championships that will be taking place in China in April. Nigeria there with a whole, I mean, a huge number of other African countries, record entry for these qualifiers.
That makes the tournament interesting. That makes it competitive. Nigeria will be seeded number 2 for the tournament, which begins tomorrow in Egypt. Despite Haruna Quadiswa is involved with Egypt, hold his on the continent, and they will seeded number 1. That's expected. Other seeded teams among the 19 countries expected at the tournament are Congo, Brazzaville, who has a bit of 2 Nigerians in their team, Algeria, Togo, Libya, Cameroon, and the Congo DRC. That is for the men's event. For the women's event, EGC stopped the seeding because we know what the Egyptians, men and women, can do, what they've done, and what they are still doing at this level. Followed by Nigeria, so we are always trailing the Egyptian, Congo Brazzaville, Algeria, Cameroon, and the Congo DRC, as Congo Democratic Republic.
Look at what we have on the screen very quickly. The draws were made just a few minutes ago, and we have it for you on the screen. Nigeria has been drawn in Group 2. We're the 2nd seed. We're going to be playing alongside Cameroon, Congo Democratic Republic, and Djibouti. And then in Group 1, you have Egypt, Morocco, South Africa, and Senegal. This is for the men, and this is what it looks like. So for the women, Nigeria has been drawn again in Group 2 because we are the 2nd seeds. The Egyptians are the top seeds. We are going to be drawn against Congo, South Africa, and Kenya. And of course, the number 1 seed